right, Bart, what you been doing?
We've been playing around. Dad and I have been playing in the shop and putting some shelves up to store odds and ends. And I had this here work sold and through their auction, and I got some totes to go with it. And so we'll have bins down here. And what's nice is we can leave room for something underneath here if we need, and just reorganize it. And then we've got some shelves up top there, big old long bins, so we'll have to have some way to either reach back there or have them in containers that we can pull out. But we've definitely got a lot of screws into the wall trying to hold it up there, because we figured there could be a lot of weight, especially if we got screws and bolts and stuff. So, and this was kind of fun. This is one of my new drills. It's impact wrench, and we needed to reach all the way back to the back to put in some lag screws. So, some of these guys, and I learned, if you remember what setting it's on, it has like different settings for amount of power and speed and stuff. I was on 1 and it was going slow, and then we were almost done and I was like, oh, and I upped it to 3 power, and it just right on it. So it's fun getting to know your tools.
Yeah.
So
That's a 24 volt, right?
yeah, 24 volt. It's a Cobalt, I don't know, XL maybe or something. That's XTR, 24 Max XTR, and it was expensive for the set, but they called it their professional grade. It's just, I'd say, built a little better, a little more features, and I thought, we use these things a lot. Maybe we'll get a set. So for my birthday, my parents helped me out and gave you a nice birthday present, and was able to get this. And it's pretty cool. It's very powerful enough that if you use it for much of the day, you can get cramps in your hands. So yeah, it's fun though. I like it, and this was kind of funny, but it worked.
Wow. Yeah, we used well, he's got a bit there that converts from that impact
to 1/2 inch, and then I got another one that's 3/8, another one that's 1/4,
and then we went to a 1/2 inch extension,
a couple of them,
2 of them, then to a 1/2 inch socket. Yeah, that was a little creativity, I guess,
yeah,
in order to get
like
the job
trying to figure
done.
out, okay, what are we gonna do, because we can't reach back there. So
Yeah.
but yeah, the batteries so far have been doing good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now it feels pretty good right where we're at. Let me show them why.
Okay.
Today we set up this swamp cooler. Now this is a big swamp cooler. This is what's going to go on the shop. Eventually it'll be on the wall the way it's supposed to. But for now, because we are working in here and it's really been hot, pushing 100 degrees, this morning we brought it in. It's all set up with water and everything, and yeah, it does definitely raise the humidity in here, but whew, feels good. So I guess we're going to have to determine what we're going to do next.
We're gonna fill it up.
Sounds good. I'd kind of like to put screws in the bottom, in those little tubs, and then put the bolts up above, and mainly because it's already marked what goes in those holes, and that would be so easy to look at those labels and say, hey, here's 1/4 inch.
What's funny is on those labels, the picture is the same on every one of them.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. But at least it says 1/4, 5/16, and so forth.
Who wants to read
And-
about it? Look at the pictures. We'll do like the stores do and
Oh,
zip tie one sample up there of what's in there.
yeah. Well, I think that it's going to be a whole lot better than digging through bags and boxes and buckets and all the things that we've done,
Yeah.
to have a place to go right to, and to be able to pull out screws, pull out bolts, pull out washers and lock washers, you know, flat washers, all those goodies. So little by little, we're getting this shop set up so we can actually use it more than a storage shed.
Yep. It's fun.
All right, well, that's it for now, and we're going to get busy and get some more work done.
Might be lunchtime.
Oh, wow, I like that. Okay, folks, thanks a lot for visiting, and we sure appreciate you watching and joining us on our little projects and our shop cleanup and organization. It's been years in the making. Last year was a big job working on the outside, and this year it's on the inside. Now we do have other things we want to get done outside, so we'll be bouncing in and out, but Barton just had his birthday on the 17th, and I can't tell you how old he is because he said he doesn't want all those pretty girls to know he's a young man.
Well, if we count how many Father's Day you have, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. I never thought of that.
So you get another birthday, Father's Day up here.
Well, folks, you just have to do your math. He was born in 73.
Yeah.
And my daughter was born in 75.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Bart. And we'll move along. And we might even look for some yummies.
Yeah.
Bye now.
You guys take care.
Well, to wrap up this little story, our bolt bin on the top and screws. There are some assortments, kits, but it's pretty much put up. I do have some more boxes to put up, and I think that we can call this project done. It's very functional. Only thing is that I'm 5'6" and I'm going to have to use a ladder to get up there to the top. I don't really have a problem with that. What it's doing is just giving me space below for my welders. So I think this has worked out the way I wanted it. And yeah, it took us about a day and a half to get done, but it was well worth it. And it sure cleaned up a bunch of little bit of this and a little bit of that. We got one other thing to show you. These carts are on rollers. And as you can see, the way they're constructed, Barton was able to put this big metal panel in the middle of this. So on each side, he has more of these totes or buckets, whatever you want to call them, trays. And he put the largest ones down at the bottom and so forth, smaller as it goes up. And if we put things, and like he said, you know, we can put some nuts and bolts so it's leftovers, or maybe some bigger stuff, bigger bolts, but we can put it in here. And if we balance it out on each side, I like the idea because we can put electrical, plumbing, there's just oodles of possibilities. So I kind of think that what that's going to do is that's going to clean up a lot of little stuff that just fills boxes and cans and drawers and shelves. And now It's going to be organized. I like that. So from Sand Hollow Homestead, we do thank you for watching our video. And I do thank Barton for all the work that he's been doing. And he just had his birthday, so he was celebrating his birthday by helping me in the shop. And I do appreciate that. So I kind of think we're going to have a little getaway. And we've been talking about going fishing. So we'll see. Might see you at the fishing hole. This is Butch from Sand Hollow Homestead. We'll see you later. Well, what you been doing, Bart?
We've been playing around. Dad and I. Dad and I have been playing. Have fun. The project, putting some stories up on.
I think I need to turn off my... Because it's good when I'm talking, but it's not good when you're talking over there.